Hey, what's up? It's Chris, founder of Finxter.com, and in today's video, I want to welcome our new Finxter freelancer student, Negash. So welcome, Negash, to the freelancer course. Great to have you on board. I appreciate you joining the course. I think you made a great decision. Freelancing is such an exciting opportunity these days, and in these welcome videos, I want to tell you you're appreciated. I want to welcome you to the community and tell you that we are here for you. So in case you have any questions or doubts or you need just an accountability partner or so, then also check out our Finxter Discord group. I will give you a link in the freelancer course itself, and so that you can join the Discord group and join our mastermind group. And there, actually, we are all organized as a group that helps each other out, and I'm actively involved in the group as well. So I try to answer comments and participate and check it out once or twice a week and just write back to the community and try to connect. And also the community helps each other, so people in the community help each other and share their success and failures, and I think it's very valuable to actually join the group that is associated to the course. Okay, anyways, in this welcome videos, I also want to apart from just welcome you and tell you you're appreciated, I want to give you specific tips you can use. And in the last couple of months, I have focused very hard on new exponential technologies such as blockchain development or machine learning, and I think those technologies, they become exponentially more relevant in our days, and I think those are the opportunities, right? If there is change, there is opportunity, and if you are ready to change with it and to learn with it, and for example to join the Finxter Computer Science Academy on new courses that we launch about those topics such as solidity engineering, and so you can actually get an edge compared to everybody else, right? Because you have the traditional IT space, even if in the traditional IT space, or just becoming a programmer, basic Python programmer, basic Java programmer, or system administrator or so, these traditional jobs you actually know well from the last decades, they haven't changed much, but they are still very relevant, right? I mean, you can still succeed in those jobs, and actually just doing those is also a perfectly valid strategy, because freelancing itself is already one of those big trends that will transform our society. So if you just bet on freelancing itself and do something very traditional on Upwork, for example, on the largest freelancing platform, you will be very successful if you do it right, if you focus on it, if you learn everything about it, and if you just create value. And in this video I want to give you a mindset how to do this. It is not so much look, you can benefit a lot by betting on the right technologies, right? For example, betting on Ethereum. I mean, in my mind, there's no doubt that Ethereum will be the biggest blockchain. It will create so much work. It will disrupt the organizational structures. For example, it will create new organizations, decentralized autonomous organizations that run independently from any nation state, for example. You can think of them like digital native corporations that have a body on themselves, that exist without involvement of any third party or of any single centralized entity. Okay, but anyway, so I think those technologies, it's a great thing to actually bet on them and combine it with freelancing, because now you have two disruptive trends, freelancing and the other trend you're betting on, that actually help you figure find a sweet spot in a new emerging niche. But it's not for everybody, right? Many people fear change, and many people don't want to be in industries that change rapidly. They want to see things converge somehow. And myself, I'm a bit like this. I already see blockchain technology converge. That's why I thought, okay, now this is really serious. I mean, I had my first contact with blockchain technology maybe in 2016 or so, when I on university I taught a course about blockchain technology. So when I was a doctoral researcher, so I was not the first guy doing blockchain industry, right? And when it was still young, say in 2010, 2011, 2012, I actually didn't appreciate the power of blockchain technology. I first had to see how it converged. And people are in this space, people have different kind of mentality, right? Some people, they love to be the first one, the early adopters. Some people, they want to see things converge first. They don't want to take the high risk bets. And I don't think it's necessary. I think to be successful as a freelance developer, you just need to ingrain this mindset that you are a problem fixer. You must create value to clients, more value than they pay you for, right? So they need to have a pain point. And usually if they hire a freelancer, it's because they have a pain point and you solve it for them, you create value in the process, and the client is happy. They give you positive ratings, and this will create this machine of clients that come back and recommend you to other clients, and you get positive ratings. More clients will apply to you. You create value again. So you always have to internalize the problems of the clients as your own, solve them, do everything you can to solve them. Just hustle. Just use your common sense and your learning capabilities, even if you don't know how it works. Like if the client has a problem, I don't know. If the client has a problem, I don't know how to solve it. So I just Google things, I just figure it out. And by figuring it out, the client doesn't have to figure it out. You take on the complexity. You are now a problem fixer. And you figure it out for the client, and the client is so happy about it if they don't have to solve the problem themselves and spend their energy, right? And you get paid in the process, you get recommendations and get this momentum going, this freelancing engine that runs and runs like a well-oiled machine. And with this in mind, I want to quickly show you 2 freelancers on Upwork that are nothing special, I would say, right? So they are just there on the platform solving basic problems and get paid like quite nicely, quite okay, right? So for example, this one, John L from the US, he like no big profile description. You see, it's only 3 lines of profile description. Actually, he doesn't care too much about the profile description. Very simple title, system administrator. You see, like the pay is kind of average, like the average income of the freelance developer in the US, according to some statistics, is $51 to $61. It probably depends whether you take the average or the median, right? Because there's always like a bias towards, so the median is usually lower than the average because of the Pareto distribution of income. But I mean, it's a different topic, right? So this is kind of an low average income, but it's fine, right? If you work 10 hours a day for $43 per hour, then I mean, you can earn 400 bucks a day, which is like quite a good income, I would say. So okay, so let's look at this guy here. He has 100% job success score, right? So he just delivers value to clients, solves problem for clients, focusing on all different things like MongoDB. I mean, he probably didn't start with the goal to learn about MongoDB. He just figured out, he just got some problems for the clients, fixed it for them, and then, I mean, he learned about it in the technology in the process, right? How hourly DNS works, so DNS for domain name service. So fixing those things is simple. You just have to Google them, read a couple of articles, and then just fix it. But the clients say, hey, technology, they don't want to dive into it, or they cannot understand it. They don't want to know how to Google. They don't want to learn how to Google, so they just want somebody to fix it. They just want to have a problem fixer, right? And here you see Atlassian project. So he actually gets his $43 per hour just fixing smaller issues for businesses, and they are happy. They give him 5-star ratings, and he makes a good living or side income. It depends. I mean, here, for example, he only worked like 3 hours, earned 130 bucks, and that's it, right? I mean, it's good for a day. If you just work 3 hours in a day, earning 130 bucks, you can live off it, right? Working just 3 hours a day. Learning something new technology, and maybe figure it out. Maybe by doing just those small problem-solving tasks, you learn what you actually enjoy doing over time by just taking those on, and like you learn about different concepts. Your perspective increases and explodes, and over time you will converge to some kind of work you enjoy. Okay, here like server admin tasks, email domain authentication, SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. This probably most people haven't heard of this. I mean, if you are doing email marketing, you need to ensure that your it's very simple. I mean, actually, this just means that you have to add 2 to 3 lines into your DNS table. On a given server. So usually, say if you have a WordPress blog or something, or a server or so, then you have like a dashboard where you can just log in and just manipulate this table with DNS entries, and you just add 3 entries, right? You just have to Google it. I mean, you just take this one. So if the client comes, oh, I have some email deliverability issues, my emails don't land in the folder of my client, and I have seen that I should somehow fix this in the DNS, and then they give you these 3 terms. You just Google those terms, you read 1-2 articles, you learn about it, you figure it out, and now you can do it at scale. Like in a couple of minutes you can solve those gigs, right? And this one gets paid like $65. But if you have done it more than once, you can do it in a couple of minutes, right? And here again you see now he has earned $120 just to solve some basic entries, just to add some basic entries to a table. Probably he has done it in 5 minutes, right? Earning $120 in 5 minutes because he has already done it multiple times. So I mean, these type, I think it's valuable to actually look into the profiles like this, to explore the profiles and to see that it's not rocket science, right? Freelancing is very simple. You just initially you need to hustle to get some gigs, but over time clients will just come to you because there are infinite of those small problems. They just come to you as a problem solver. If you solve their problems, they are very happy, give you 5 stars, you get more clients, right? And then you solve problems for them, they give you 5 stars, you get more clients. And this is how you actually spin the spiral and spin the value creation machine that is your freelancing business. Here, this is another freelancer, Neil, from the United States. He actually, like on this ladder, he's like 1-2 rungs above the previous freelancer, earning $125 per hour. But he focusing on the same stuff, right? Email delivery, DNS server, email authentication, maybe a bit more advanced, but basically the same, right? So he's, for example, doing some WordPress server admin stuff, email deliverability. You just learn about those things by Googling them and by getting asked by clients to actually solve some problems. You Google this stuff, you learn about the real problems real businesses have. It's nothing fancy. It's not creating fancy machine learning models or so, right? It's just to fix basic problems. There's an infinite demand for those type of services, and you can like get paid even premium hourly rates like this one, just solving problems in a very careful way. I mean, if you look at this freelancer, you can easily, with your common sense, you can find many ways to improve his profile description, improve his value delivery. And this is, I mean, you can figure it out. For example, this freelancer, he has done more. I mean, he has more profile text, right? Focused a bit more, doing some keyword research, what kind of headings he wants to address, what kind of topics he wants to address. He even has a profile video. This freelancer doesn't have a profile video. This one has one, and actually I show you in the freelancer course how to create one of those profile videos. You just use the opportunities you have, you do your best, you improve over time, you learn as you solve gigs, and you just try to delight your customers, solve the problems of your customers, and they will hire you again and you will have more services. This is how the world works, right? The world always channels work and channels resources to the people who are capable of solving the largest problems. That's the secret of success as a freelancer or as a business person overall. Okay, anyways, thanks Negash for joining the freelancer course, and see you in the course. Bye.